Hey there, hello and welcome. It is Madeline here, and tonight, as promised, we are doing our year-end reflection meditation. This is one of my favorite rituals, and I know, Joanna, they're all my favorites. Yes, because that's what I bring to you, my loves, is all of my favorite things. So this is one of my favorite rituals, is the year-end reflection and meditation. It's a ritual that I've done myself for the past several years. This year, I'm doing something a little different because I'm going to have my own breakthrough session in a couple of weeks because I practice what I preach. And so I'm going to be preparing for that, okay, as a part of my year-end ritual. But for you guys, my love, we're going to do my old year-end ritual, and I hope it serves you. So if you're on the line, I'm glad that some people are joining because I really wanted to do this live. Let me know, put something in the chat if you're here so I can see you. Otherwise, I can't see who it is. And of course, you don't have to. Thanks for the love. Can't see who that is. Oh, Debbie, good to see you. Glad you made it live. So tonight, as promised, we are doing the year-end reflection and meditation. And, so if any of my clients are on the line or students are with me, you're going to chuckle because in my Primordial Power program, it's very forward focused, and I don't want us to look back, right? Like, we bring up the stuff, we let it go, and then I don't want to look back because that's not our story anymore. So, but tonight we're looking back. And why is it important to look back, right? To reflect. Hey, beautiful. Thank you, love. So why is it important to look back, right? And we're just going to glance back. Oh, and grab a pen and a paper, okay? Because I'm going to ask you to write something at the end. So, but we look back, right? So first reason that we look back is so we can see where we've been and we can measure our progress, right? Celebrate our wins, see how far we've come, because our 2 million-year-old reptilian brain is always looking for trouble, and like, what's wrong is always available to us. So we have to intentionally look back and look for the good that we have accomplished, for what we have accomplished, right? What were our successes, right? So, and this isn't the meditation. I'm going to guide you in the meditation. And it doesn't matter if you've never meditated before, because I'm going to guide you in the meditation, right? So we're looking back so we can celebrate our wins and see what progress we've made, because progress equals happiness, right? I learned that concept from my teacher, Tony Robbins. And I know that progress equals happiness because the unconscious mind, who is in charge 97% of the time, is always seeking more, right? So that doesn't mean that it's not satisfied. It is, but the satisfaction is pretty short-lived, and then we're always seeking more. And that's really okay to seek more in a growth perspective, because if you're not growing, you're dying, in my opinion, and in the opinion of all my teachers, right? So to seek more in the spirit of expansion and growth is progress, and that's really the source of happiness, okay? So also we want to look back so we can learn from our mistakes, okay? Because if we don't learn from them, we are destined to repeat them, right? That's right. And if the universe is presenting us with a situation, a person, a situation that is challenging to us, it's because there's something to learn from that situation. So it's important that we look back, get the lesson, right? And it's important that the lesson be positive, about you, and future oriented, right? So if, for example, if you get stuck in traffic on a regular basis and you're late for work, right? Like, if everyone would just get off the highway and get out of my way, something I used to say back in the day, that's not a positive lesson that's going to help you avoid that situation in the future, okay? So what's the lesson in the challenge so you're not destined to repeat the negative situation? again and again. And the third reason that we want to look back is because if we're having challenges, right, there could also be it could also be indication of baggage, okay, of negative emotions or limiting belief, right? If we're not getting results, if we're not getting the positive results that we desire for whatever reason, could be because there's baggage there that needs to be cleared up. And when we look back, we can recognize the areas of life that are, oh, you're already here. Oh, Deb, you're here again, right? So it can highlight the areas of life that we need to look at that could have baggage. Okay, so that's why we look back. All right, so let's prepare for meditation, shall we? Is there anything? I'm looking at my notes. I want to see if there's anything else that I wanted to share with you about looking back. Okay, all right, so let's prepare for meditation. And again, no worries if you've never meditated before, because I am going to guide you, right? So meditation for this purpose is in a seated, most of the time, is in a seated upright position, shoulders over your hips, neck long, crown of the head reaching towards the sky, right? You're seated in yogi pose, or maybe your legs are in a 90-degree angle with your feet on the earth. Okay, I'm going to see if I can put some music on for you. Hopefully you can hear this. All right, so let's close our eyes. Connect with our breath. Okay, we're just starting meditation. If you've just joined, right, prepare for meditation, get comfortable, close our eyes, connect with our breath. By that I mean bring your awareness to your breath. And then we're going to start with 3 ha breaths. And a ha breath is, hey, Sophia, glad you made it, girl, from across the pond, right? So that's a deep inhale in through the nostrils, twice as long exhale out an open mouth. Okay. Again, nice long inhale. The Hawaiian tradition and many wisdom traditions, twice as long exhale out an open mouth. Believe that ha breathing connects us to source, spirit, God, Allah, whatever you believe in. One more. Most of the wisdom traditions believe that the breath is what connects us with infinity. Continue to follow your breath. Maybe a little deeper, a little longer than normal breaths. We're going to go back. Let's go back to this time last year, okay? Just before New Year's Day and New Year's Eve. Okay, and as we reflect, I want you to reflect over the year. What were your wins in the past year? What were your celebrations? What did you accomplish? What were your achievements? What were your happiest memories? Remember them now. The unconscious mind doesn't know the difference between a memory and it's actually happening. So our mind and our physiology responds accordingly. What were the highlights of the past year? Remember them now. What were your disappointments? What didn't go the way you planned? Did you miss opportunities? Did you not do what you said you were going to do? What were your failures? Making air quotes, because there's no such thing as failure, only feedback. But right now I want you to contemplate on your perceived failures. What were the unexpected events? And don't worry, we're going to go back. If I'm going too fast, it's okay. We're going to go back again. What were your breakthroughs? Game changers? Unexpected events or occurrences that shifted your beliefs, your energy, your priorities. What did you focus on last year? What got most of your attention? And was it intentional? Or is that just the way it turned out? Did you forget? What did you forget to do? What didn't you get around to? Do you have regrets? Or did it turn out it really wasn't all that important? Keeping all those ideas in mind, it's okay. Your unconscious mind remembers. Now let's go back to a year ago today, just before New Year's Eve. What was going on? What were your hopes, dreams, desires for the new year? January. What happened in January? Remember that now. Which of those things happened in January? February, Valentine's Day, President's Day. What happened in February? What is there to learn from February? Celebrate in February. March. What happens in March? What were you doing in March? Were you making progress on your goals or not? April, spring is starting to bloom, starting to show its head. What happened in April? May, the days are getting very long. They're getting longer in May. We have the promise of summer. What were you doing in May? So proud of all of you for doing this. June, summer. What were you doing in June? Summer equinox, longest day of the year. July, Independence Day in the US. It's hot. It's hot in most places in the world. What were you doing in July? August. Where was your attention? The end of the year was fast approaching. September. Kids are going back to school. Does it matter? Was that on your radar? What was on your radar? in September, October. Halloween, it's officially fall, it's starting to get cooler in the US, in Europe. November, Thanksgiving in the US. The holidays, the Christmas and Hanukkah, Kwanzaa holidays are fast approaching. And believe it or not, they're behind us now, right? Well, we're in the middle of them. We have one more to go. How was your year? Again, what were the highlights? Your wins, your celebrations, your accomplishments. What were your disappointments, failures, missed opportunities, regrets? What were the lessons in any of those? What did you forget to do? Or did it turn out it wasn't really all that important? It wasn't a priority? Where was your attention the past year? And was it intentional? Or did the year just pass you by? Take a few minutes and reflect on that now. I'll watch the time, just a couple of minutes. How do you feel about this year? When your mind wanders away, just come back to your breath. Remember your reflection. One more minute. Remember to breathe. Wrap it up now, a few more seconds. Come back to your breath. Let's make our breathing long, a little deeper than usual again. And let's do 3 ha breaths to come out of the process. Nice long inhale in through the nose. Twice as long exhale out in open mouth. Again. One more. Continuing with your eyes closed. When you're ready, when it's comfortable, slowly open your eyes. Take that pen and paper and write down one intention for the new year. We'll do an intention setting meditation another time. But just for now, based on your reflection, you can expand upon this on your own afterwards. Write down one intention for the new year. And set the intention to manifest that intention in the new year. So I hope this served you. I hope you enjoyed that meditation. I love leading it. I love doing it on my own when I do it. And I just want you to consider, how did 2019 go? And if you'd like my help, making sure that 2020 and the next decade is the most amazing ever, I invite you to book a clarity call with me. And that enrollment is open in my Primordial Power Program now. I will put the dates in the comments below or in the post for this email and the link for the clarity call. But I invite you, if you want to talk to me about how together we can make 2020 your most amazing year ever and set the trajectory for the next decade, I would love to talk to you. MadelineCorrea.com/apply. All right, my loves. Thank you for joining me live. I hope this served you. I will look forward to seeing you again soon in the next video, hopefully talking to you on a clarity call. And until then, I will see you in the gap. Namaste. Be blessed. Happy New Year.